Howdy, my name is Tatiana Lopez, and today I will be presenting on the topic of the First World War, the start of the Great War. The war was believed to have been initiated with the assassination of Austrian Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir apparent to the Austrian-Hungarian throne. The assassination took place on June 28, 1914. This is believed to have been the short-term cause for the war. Others believe that the true reasons for the outbreak of the First World War were four motives: militarism, alliance system, imperialism, and nationalism. The Great War. World War I pitted Germany, Austria-Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire against Great Britain, the United States, France, Russia, Italy, and Japan. World War I was one of the deadliest wars of its times. New military technology resulted in unprecedented carnage with more than 9 million soldiers killed. Austria-Hungary, like many other countries, blamed the Serbian government for the attack and hoped to use the incident as justification for settling the question of Serbian nationalism once and for all. Soldiers' equipment. As you can see in the image, soldiers had to carry all their equipment at all times during the war. The total weight of the equipment was believed to weigh a total of 60 pounds. Soldiers were also expected to clean and maintain their equipment in good conditions at all times. U.S. involvement. The United States did not join the war from the beginning because they felt that the war was a European conflict that had nothing to do with them. In May of 1915, Germany told Americans to stay off British ships because they would and could sink them. Germany torpedoed the Lusitania, sinking it with 1,200 passengers and crew, including 128 Americans. It was eventually found to be carrying 4,200 cases of ammunition. The Zimmerman Note and the sinking of 4 unarmed American ships led to the declaration of war. In 1917, Germany, determined to win its war of attrition against the Allies, announced the resumption of unrestricted warfare and wars on waters. 3 days later, the United States broke diplomatic relations with Germany, and just hours after that, the American liner Housatonic was sunk by a German U-boat. Homefront. Many women contributed to the war effort by filling factory jobs that were left vacant because the men were fighting in the war. Because the women's war effort helped bring about passage of the 19th Amendment after the war, giving women the right to vote. Casualties. At the same time that the war was occurring, there was a flu epidemic in 1980 taking place, leading to 5,200 million casualties. The flu was also able to spread quickly because of the ongoing war, and the mobilization of soldiers made it very easily to get others sick. Also, there is a lot of casualties as a result of the war. Because of the new type of warfare that World War I was, there was more than 10 million soldiers and another 20 million physically wounded. The end of the war. After the Central Powers were exhausted by the war, especially after the U.S. began fighting, it sought a resolution to the war. The Treaty of Versailles was signed between the Allied powers and Germany. The treaty was created to punish Germany for the war, and as a result, it took land away from Germany, dismantled Germany's military. It also forced Germany to make reparations in forms of payments to the countries it harmed in the war. Because of this, this treaty destroyed the German economy and the morale of the German people. That within 20 years, they would start another world war.